Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gerald Beya and I'm making this video to share my Spanish language learning lesson. Um, so today I'm using again this application that you can download free of charge on your Android or iPhone. It's Duolingo, so you might have recognized it. So the last time we looked at the first lesson, the first topic here. This is the introduction. So we are going to make a revision of what we've learned because that's how you memorize things and you test your knowledge, newly acquired knowledge. So we've learned different nouns such as hombre, mujer, niño, niña, and agua, leche, and some verbs as well. So we are going to look at them once again, but very rapidly. The first thing that we've looked at was the gender. So in English, we know that a man is masculine, so it has a gender. And so if you are a living thing, basically you have a gender. You can be male or female. But in Spanish, even objects can have a gender. So, for example, a table, la mesa, it's a feminine. It's a feminine noun. So, how can you tell if something is feminine or masculine? This is what it's all about. So, I'm going to read here. In Spanish, all nouns are either masculine or feminine. Often nouns end in o if they are masculine and a if they are feminine. So you can already tell just by looking at the ending of a noun, niño, because it ends with the letter O, it's masculine in general, but it's not always the case. So we have also the definite article the. The undefined article will be a or n, but here is the, it's definite. We know what we're talking about, a particular thing. And so El Niño, El Niño,
El niño,
El Niño, El Niño. Very good. So
la niña,
La Niña. Since the word niña ends with the letter A, it means that it's feminine. La Niña. So notice how we use El for the article, definite article the, when it's masculine, and we use la if the word is feminine. Very good. Now, sometimes it might happen that a word does not end neither with an O nor with an A. So how can we tell? Just by looking at the article. Of course, that's when you're reading, but if you're speaking, um, so basically you're not going to use words that you don't know. So you will have to learn these things by heart, of course. So it's not just people that are masculine or feminine in Spanish. That's what I said in the beginning. Objects are too. And the apple is a girl means the apple as a noun is feminine. So the first example we have, however, is pan.
el pan,
El pan, the bread. Pan means bread. It does not have neither an O nor an A at the end, but we know that it's masculine. El pan. Now,
la manzana,
la manzana.
la manzana,
La manzana. La manzana. It's very important to pronounce correctly when you're learning a new language. So, la manzana, the apple. Notice that the letter Z or the letter Z is pronounced like S. Manzana.
la manzana,
La manzana. It's not man, it's man.
la manzana,
Manzana. This is something else you have to bear in mind. Pan, man, it's not man, it's not Yeah, phonetically, you have to get used to those phonemes, yes. Spanish phonemes. Not sure what gender something is, so what do you have to do? If you're not sure what is the gender of a word you're encountering. Look at look at the article. Define article and define article, it doesn't matter, but just look at the article. Articles are here to help you to know, uh, to get more information basically about words. If a word uses L, it's masculine. If it uses la, it's feminine. As simple as that. I think therefore in English verb forms change. So the verb forms change depending on who is doing the action. So we have pronouns. Uh, if a pronoun is doing the action, we say that it's a subject pronoun. We have subject pronoun, we have object pronouns. Yeah, the subject pronoun will be I, but an object pronoun will be me. So you invited me. I'm not doing the action. You are doing the action. You invited me. So we are going to look at the pronouns in Spanish once again. Subject: I, yo, you, tú. Notice there is an accent on the letter U, and this is very important. Accents can change the word completely. The meaning of the word can be changed completely. And so if there is no accent, for example, here, tú, it means yo. So you have to mind this. El, we have seen that there is L for the, definite article, the, L, masculine form. But if there is an accent, then it's not the article which we're talking about. We're talking about the subject pronoun he. So L is he, ella is she. Before we go further, I'm going to tell you something very useful. So in Spanish, we have two types of verb to be. There is one verb to be which is transitional, which means that you are in a certain state right now, and it doesn't mean that you're going to stay in that state, but you are something. This is definite. This is definite. It means that, for example, I am a man. Soy un hombre. I am a man. Soy un hombre. So that's why we have two verbs in Spanish. We don't just say I am. If I want to say I am tired, this is transitional. Transitional means that it's only for now, and it's most probably going to change later on. So we are going to say estoy cansado if you're a man, or estoy cansada if you're a woman. So the adjective cansado, cansada, tired, tired, cansado for masculine form, cansada for feminine form. So estoy cansado if I am a man, estoy cansada if I am a woman. But if I want to say I am a man, I say yo soy, or soy un hombre. Soy un hombre. Soy una mujer. Una mujer. The adjective, the article changes as well. I say soy un. This is a man. So un hombre, una mujer. We just add the letter a with the un, and it becomes feminine. Feminine undefined article. This is something also that we've learned previously, and I hope that you remember everything. So yo soy, I am. Tú eres, you are. Él es, he is. Ella es, she is. Very good. So now,
Yo soy una niña. Tú eres un niño.
so this is these are two sentences. This girl is saying, yo soy una niña. I am a girl. Yo soy una niña. And tú eres un niño. Tú eres un niño. You are a boy. Here Once again, we are looking at the verb to be ser. Ser. It's not estar, which is traditional, which is estoy, estás, está, and so on. Alright, I hope this recapitulation or summary of what we've learned previously was helpful. Let's get back to the lessons. So, are we going to do again the same thing? Looks like, but it doesn't matter. These are just the words that we've learned. El niño means kid, not only boy. So you see, sometimes you have one word which can have different meanings. Yeah. So this is interesting to see. El niño means child or the boy. Yeah. El niño, la niña, la manzana, la mujer. Manzana, apple, la mujer, woman. So which one is the apple? Of course,
La manzana.
How do you say apple?
Manzana.
Manzana. It's not manzana, but manzana. The boy, el niño. He. El. You are a woman. Tú eres una mujer. You are, eres. Notice that we don't make use of the object pronoun here because the conjugation of the verb itself helps you to understand what we're talking about. Yeah. So here we have to match the given words. So tap on the pairs. You have to pair them. Yo, mujer. Apple, manzana, niña.
Él.
Ella es una niña.
Ella es una niña. So if you remember, she is a girl. Do you eat bread? So the verb bread, the word bread was pan. So, do you? Tu comes?
Comes.
Pan?
Pan.
Yes. So, comer,
La niña.
to eat. And you eat, tu comes. And la niña. La niña, the girl, of course. Very easy. He is a man. Él es un hombre. So here something is interesting to mind or to something interesting to observe is that the word hombre has a silent letter H at the beginning. So we don't say hombre, but we say hombre. Él es un hombre. Very good.
Tú eres un hombre.
Tú eres un hombre. You are a man. Tú eres un hombre. Oh, what happened here? I missed the article. Tú eres hombre. It's not correct.
¿Tú comes manzanas?
You eat apples.
El hombre.
Do you eat? That was a question. And what was it?
El hombre.
El hombre.
Hombre.
El niño.
El niño, la niña. Correct.
Ella es una mujer.
Ella es una mujer. What does that mean? It means that she is a woman.
La niña.
La niña. Don't forget that there is a tilde. There is a tilde on top of the N. This is what I said the last time. It's the palatizing or palatization here. It looks like there is ni, nia, and I and ia, but it's not the case. So, la niña.
Tú eres un hombre.
Tú eres un hombre.
Hombre.
So here I have been careful because first time I've made a mistake. So you have to make use of the articles. Here, hombre is singular masculine, so we say un hombre. Here we go. So we've done this. So here is one ad because I didn't buy the application. So if you buy Duolingo, of course, you don't get ads and so on, and you're not being disrupted by such things. Okay, so look at the clock. We have approximately 10 minutes. Let's start with some new phrases. And here are the greetings in Spanish. These are things that we also looked at the last time. Buenos dias means literally translated good days, but it doesn't mean good days. It means good morning. Even if it's in plural, it doesn't matter. It's just good morning, and you cannot use it after the morning. It's only in the morning that we say buenos dias. After that, it's something else. All right. So many Spanish greetings, saludos, yeah, depend on the day, on the time of the day. Sorry, on the time of the day. So buenos dias,
Buenos días.
yeah, it means good morning. Note that even though buenos dias includes the word dia, dia, it's not dia, but dia. Notice there is an accent on top of the I, the letter I. So it's only used once again in the morning. So even it's not good day, it's not it's early in the morning. So buenos dias, good morning. And in the afternoon you would say in Spanish buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. It's not buenos. Buenos is masculine plural, but buenas it's feminine plural. So buenas tardes, good afternoons, literally translated, but it just means good afternoon. So buenas noches now. Buenas noches. Noches means nights. Nights. Buenas noches. So buenas noches means good evening, but it can also mean good night. So they don't have a salutation, a greeting that will be only for good evening. Even if you're not going straight to bed, you're still saying buenas noches. So good night. So when you meet someone in Spanish, you would say, if it's the night, of course, you would say buenas noches, but it doesn't mean that you're wishing them to go to bed. Yes, that's how it is, guys. All right. And here we will study a little bit how vowel sounds. Vowel sounds, sorry, in Spanish. So vowels are sounds like a, e, or I. They're pronounced. We know that there is also u, for example, but they are pronounced with air flowing freely through your mouth. So that's how it sounds in Spanish. Always pronounced the same way. So it doesn't matter in which word you're using these vowels, they will always sound the same. And here we have some examples to prove this. So adios, adios, look here, adios. Adios means buys. I don't know why, but in Spanish it seems that salutations are always in plural. Buenos días, buenos días, it's in plural. Buenas tardes, it's in plural. Buenas noches, it's in plural. And adios, it's also in plural. So buys, you're doing buys, or you're saying buys. I don't know why, but salutations, greetings are always, or farewells in that matter, are also always in plural in Spanish. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah. So adios by sounds the same as in a in comma. So here we're looking at the blue letter a. So
A. Cama.
comma. Comma means bed. So by the way, as in father, father. It's not a but ah. So if you know your how to say phonemes very well in English, so you will be able to see the difference. But the good thing is that vowels do not change. The phonemes in Spanish do not change for vowels. It doesn't matter in which word you're using them or which letter comes in front or after and so on. Leche. Leche means milk. Eh?
Leche.
Leche. As in set in English.
I.
This is not I, but I is E in Spanish. Niño. Niño. Just like in the word Lisa.
Oh.
Oh.
Como.
Como. So this is interesting because you remember I said that accents are very important in Spanish. So if there would be an accent on the first O, I would say how. Como. Como tú eres? How are you? Como tú eres? Como tú eres? Or como estás? It's not como tú eres. Como tú eres is describe how you are. Yes. Remember, there are two different verbs to be in Spanish. So I've just made a mistake because if you say how are you, it's a transitional state. So como tú eres. So it's how you are physically because this does not change usually. So if you have a big nose, you have a big nose. If you have small eyes, you have small eyes, so on. So it's to ask to give a description. But here we don't have the accent on the first O. It's not how, but it's como from the verb comer, comer to eat. And this is
Como.
O, I eat. Okay, let's look at something else. Mucho gusto. Mucho gusto means with pleasure.
Mucho gusto.
So mucho gusto, mucho gusto. Nice to meet you. So it's a pleasure to meet you. We don't have to say mucho gusto para for meeting you or for getting acquainted with you. So we don't say all these in Spanish. We just keep things simple. So mucho gusto means nice to meet you. So mucho gusto, nice to meet you. Okay, let's get started with the lessons. Time is running. How do you say Spanish? Español, of course.
Español.
Español. Once again, we have the tilde on top of the letter N. And yes, C. Here we have an accent on top of the letter I, C. If there is no accent, then it means something else. It means if. But here it means yes. Sí. Por favor. Please. And here we go. We have to pair the letters. Sorry, not the letters, but the words. She is ella, yo, I, él, he, eres, you are, and goodbye, adios.
Adiós.
Very good. And select the correct translation. Do you speak Spanish? So, ¿tú hablas? ¿Tú hablas español?
No. Gracias.
No. Thank you. Thank you. Gracias. Thank you. Gracias. Here we don't say no, thank, but thanks. In plural as well. Gracias.
Gracias.
Yes, gracias. Thanks. Just like in English, we don't say thank, but thanks. Like many thanks. It's in plural. And thanks. So, gracias.
Gracias.
Good night. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Sí, yo hablo español.
Yes. We don't say yo hablo, but we say yo hablo. The H, once again, is silent. The letter H is silent here. Just like for hombre. It's not hombre, but hombre. Just like in hola. It's not hola, but it's hola. Yes. So, yes. Sí. Yo hablo español. I speak Spanish. I speak English. Yo hablo
Hablo
inglés.
inglés.
¿Tú hablas inglés?
This is a question now. So, in Spanish, questions or just the intonation we just change at the end. So there is a rise of the intonation at the end. So tú hablas inglés, tú hablas inglés, you speak English. But do you speak English? So you have to. This is this is something you have to also be careful about. So when you ask questions, you don't have to use, for example, in English you have the use of the verb to do, or you have to put the verb at the beginning and then the pronoun. Uh, there's nothing like this. It's very simple. Spanish language is very simple. You just have to uh, raise raise a tone, your tone at the end. So, ¿tú hablas inglés?
¿Tú hablas inglés?
Yes, this is a question. So, do you speak English? Good night. Good night. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Juan, ¿tú hablas inglés?
Juan, tú hablas
Hablas
inglés.
inglés.
What do you think? Do you think it's a question or is it a statement, an affirmation? Yeah.
Juan, ¿tú hablas inglés?
So you see, the intonation rises at the end. It's a question. Juan, ¿tú hablas inglés?
Adiós. Buenas noches.
Adiós, buenas noches. So everything is in plural. Salutations, greetings, and thanks. All these things are always in plural in Spanish. Adiós means goodbye. Buenas noches. Here I have to say it with the right pronunciation. Yes. So I'll click here. Yes. Good.
Por favor, no.
Por favor.
Por favor,
Please. Please. Por favor. Please. No.
no.
Please. No.
Sí, yo hablo español.
So now we have to translate the word Spanish. Spanish is going to be español. Palatalization again. So I just use a tilde here. I know this because usually vowels they don't go together. They are not close buddy or buddy close. So yes. So now if I write C like this, it's going to be if. So I can try this just for you to see the difference. Por favor, por favor. Favor means favor. So for my favor. So please. Here, you see, pay attention to the accent. That's what I was telling you. You have to be careful because if you just say si, it means if, but if you say si with the accent, it means yes. And thanks, gracias, gracias. And adios. Adios also has an accent, by the way. Adios. The accent is, I believe, on the O. I think it's like this. Let's look. Let's cheat. Seeing the other way. Adios. Adios. Gracias. Adios. Means thanks. Bye. Okay. since I don't have the purchase version, of course, there are some ads running. So you can buy the application if you want. I might put a link if I can earn some money if I am an affiliate, for example, of Duolingo. Why not? That might be interesting. Okay, that was for some phrases with salutations and so on. So we have been studying for 30 minutes with a revision at the beginning. And thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Till next time, take care. Have a nice day. Cheers. Bye.